Will you be getting married soon, and will you be exchanging rings at your wedding? Aloha, I'm Hawaii wedding officiant Kim Cronella, and not at every wedding do couples exchange rings, but when couples do exchange rings, there's some unique ways in which to present the rings during the ceremony. Now, a common way that people do it is with a ring bearer. Now, some people don't want to entrust their wedding rings to a child because typically the ring bearer is a child. Now, you can have an adult ring bearer. You can give the rings to a best man or someone at the wedding that is going to be in the audience to give them a special duty. I've also seen couples who have their fur babies be their ring bearer. And I had one couple where the dog had, their little fur doggy had a special collar that was like a backpack, and the rings were inside that. And during the ceremony, the groom called him up and he brought up the rings. I've had another one where they tied on to the dog's collar with ribbon the rings. I've also had, this is a story time about incorporating fur babies. I recently had a couple who they have special needs kitties, and they are very important to them, and they really wanted to incorporate their fur kitties into the ceremony. So what they did was they built this special little cart or encaged cage for the ceremony that went on top of a wagon, and they were going to pull the two cats out during the ceremony with the rings tied to the top of the cage. Unfortunately, they felt that it would be too stressful for the cats after much consideration. It was a really cute idea, and if you have a cat that you wanted to incorporate that's important to you, you can either have them walk out on a leash, or that was a great idea, having a wagon, and they built, it was out of a wiring and wood. It was a makeshift, but it was really it was decorated, they painted it and everything, and it looked really nice. But you have to know your pets if you're going to incorporate them. They could get scared and run away. They could run into the crowd and the rings get lost that way. So do consider your pet and how they might react if you're going to incorporate them as your ring bearer. Other things is I've had grooms just carry the rings themselves, the bride and the groom. They can also you can have your officiant hold your rings. If you don't want to have a ring bearer, or if you don't want to hold the rings yourself, the officiant can hold the rings during the ceremony as well. So you have lots of options. You can be creative if there's other things that you might want to incorporate for your ceremony, for the ring exchange that I might not have seen, but those are the most popular and common things that I have seen. If you're coming to the island of Oahu and would like to get married, contact me. I'm wedding officiant Kim Cronella. I officiate love-centric, non-religious ceremonies anywhere on the island of Oahu, just like this beautiful beach that I'm about to officiate a ceremony on. And I'm more than happy to recommend beaches based on what kind of preferences you want for your surroundings. And you don't need to have witnesses to get married in Hawaii. You can do it just the two of you, or you can be surrounded by family and friends. So whatever you want your special day to be like, you can get married here on the islands. Thanks for watching, and aloha.